Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Schevity Craft server. This is Scoots42, where apparently I am starting off by taking a nap. Today, in this episode, I think it's time that we started working on some AE2 auto-crafting. Okay, we're just having some rendering difficulties. There we go. So, I've done a little prep to start getting ready for the AE2 auto crafting. It's very similar to refined storage, for those of you that are familiar with refined storage, and that is due largely in part to refined storage being based primarily off of the first version of applied energistics. So there's definitely going to be some similarities between some of the things we'll need to do, and there's also some important differences. Some things are handled a little bit different. But let's get started. Let's see, I think I can put some of this stuff away. I've been pretty busy. I've just been kind of moving stuff around. Like I moved all of our, what do you call it, the tinker tables. Let's get some of this stuff put up here. I probably really should just start keeping a spot up there for the floor anyway. So let's see. This is in no particular order. We're just going to start kind of crafting stuff here. One of the first things we're going to want is a pattern terminal. This is what is going to allow us to craft the terminals, or craft the patterns we need. Let's see here. So we'll need an ME crafting terminal, which needs an ME terminal. What have we got here? So we'll need an ME terminal. And it looks like we need a formation core for that. Are you serious? I keep clicking the wrong things here. There we go, formation core. So we should be able to get a couple of those. Nice. So that should let us get the ME terminal. Sweet. And now we need a crafting terminal. So we'll need one of these guys. Nice, crafting table. So ME crafting terminal. There we go. And I do have a bunch of these processors made up since almost everything requires them. So here's our ME terminal. I think, trying to think, let's just pop him here for now. Alright, so you can see we're clearly missing some things here. We're going to need some pattern terminals, or I'm sorry, blank patterns. So let's see how to craft those. That would be these guys, blank pattern from Applied Energistics. And I think I've got all the stuff to make that. Yeah, and even did the Certus quartz there. So let's just get a few of those. So what do I need for more quartz glass? Can I just make that? Nice. Crust quartz. Nice, okay. Let's get a few more of those. There we go. That's probably a good number to start off with. And we'll take our blank patterns and they'll just go right up here. And we're going to kind of stick a pin in that here for a second, because there's a couple other things that we need to try to get crafted here. Let's see, we are going to need a molecular assembler, one of these guys. So hopefully we've got the stuff to get that. Not quite. Need an annihilation core. Let's just craft a few of those. And we'll need some more quartz glass. There's some of that. And what are we missing in the middle? Another crafting table. Okay. So molecular assembler. Nice. And we are going to want an ME interface. So one of these guys. Can we just get one of those? What are we missing? Probably a formation core. Ooh, and we are... Oh, we need... well, we should have some Certus in there. Do we not have any Certus? Apparently we do not, so let's see if we've got any hanging out. Oh, that's not a good time. Do we have any Certus anywhere? Got a bunch of redstone. How are you doing, by the way? Full again. Let's get an upgrade for that drawer real quick. There we go. Got tons and tons of experience, no Certus. I thought we had a little Certus left. See, so you go in there and hopefully that'll start cleaning it out. Nice, okay. So we really don't have any Certus. I could have sworn that we had some. Interesting. Is there... No, it's... Okay, so... let me go and get a little bit of Certus quartz. I'll just go mine some up here real quick, and then we will be back. Alright, we are back. I did quite a bit of mining. I got a little over a stack of the Certus quartz. So I'm going to put some of this stuff in here to charge. There we go. And let's go run and put some more of this stuff away. And what did we get in there? Anything decent? I think all that stuff can just go in here. There we go. So you can sort out. We even picked up a little charge Certus, which is nice. Okay, so where were we? I believe we had just crafted our molecular assembler, and we needed to get an ME interface. One of these guys. And what did we need for that? One of these, the formation cores. There we go. So we should be able to get an interface now. And we're teaching you how to make them. Okay. I see how it is. There we go. ME interface. Nice. So if I want... Well, let's see, there's a couple other things we'll need to get. We need a crafting CPU, which is one of these guys. That's from Reborn Storage. It's the wrong one here. See, we're after these guys, I believe. No, those are energy cells. Here they are. Crafting storage. Let's see what it's going to take here. We'll need to make some of these storage components. So we'll need a 16K. So let's see if we can't get a few of these. We've made some of these. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to say let's try to start off with a 4K. Crafting storage, so we'll need one of those. Nice. 4K crafting storage, okay. Oh, what are we missing? Crafting unit, alright. There we go, some iron. ME glass cable, which I've made up quite a few of in some of these calculation logic processors, no big deal. Okay, so now we should be able to get a 4K. Nice. Okay, so we've got these crafting storage, we've got an ME interface, a molecular assembler. We are probably going to want a coprocessor if we can get one. Those are all refined storage, crafting storage, storage block. Crafting storage. Do the old add applied energistics here. Where did you go, coprocessor? Crafting coprocessing unit. There we go. So we want another crafting unit. There we go. Same as before. Crafting coprocessing unit. Nice. Okay. Basically, this is going to let us craft more than one thing at a time. We are going to want to try to get another molecular assembler. Oh, so we just need a little quartz glass, which I think we can make. It's like we need a little more glass. Are we out of glass? Really? Well, we won't be out of glass for very long, because we have a material stonework factory, so we're just going to put you in furnace mode. There we go. I found it best. Eventually, we'll have more than two. You know, I think you can put up to like 6 on each one of these guys. Where are they on the ME interface? Like I said, I think you can put up to like 6 of them on there. We'll start off with 2 for now. So let's see if we can't get ourselves another molecular assembler now. And that needs quartz glass. There we go. And I probably need a crafting table, right? Yep. I don't know why I can't. I just overlooked the crafting table. I don't know why. There we go. So we have at least 2 of those now. So what I'm going to do, this stuff is going to need power. And I think the smart way to go about doing this is going to be to pop you right here. So that should be online. And we'll know here in just a second, because we're going to pop you there. And yep, you are online, so you're definitely getting power. And let's pop you on the other side, and you're online as well. And we can just kind of pop these guys anywhere on here, really. So you can go there. So he's online. And then if I pop you there, it should form a multi-block. So that's interesting. I actually don't know how that is going to react with all that stuff. So that'll be cool. And there is one other thing I want to try to get. It's kind of new-ish to applied energistics. And I think what I want is an ME interface terminal, which is this guy. We should have an illuminated panel, and we'll just need another one of these ME interfaces, so I should be able to craft this guy. What am I missing? Oh, we are out of illuminated panels. Not for long, though. There we go. There we go. And so I should be able to pop you like right here. And now oh, it's missing a channel? That's no good. So let's do the following here. I think what we'll need to do, I don't know if there's a, okay, good. So let's see if we can pop you here-ish. There we go. And then that should have brought all that stuff back. There's that. So I should be able to pop you up here now. Nice. So now I have access to that molecular assembler that's back here. We can access it right here. And we're not going to worry about this configuring right now. We're just going to focus on creating some patterns here. So, for instance, say I want to do some planks. I want the system to know, and we're going to tell it to allow substitutions of inputs on this, just in case I run out of oak wood, which I don't think is going to be a problem. If you don't want it to, make sure that's all solid like a piece of iron. If you wanted it kind of gets half shaded there like the copper. And this will clear any configuration settings. So again, let's see, one of the first things I'm going to want to teach it is wood. And then I'm going to want it to know how to make like sticks. And again, we'll allow substitutions. Now, if it ends up not working out for me, because I've had the substitution thing not work out in the past, and one of the first things I think we're going to teach this things how to make is a piston. There we go. And no substitutions on this. I'm always going to have this use the oak wood planks. So if I pop these in here, like so, and I come look over here, I should see them in here now. And now if I do a search for pistons, for instance, now you can see that pistons are craftable, and let's say I want 10 of them. It is finding my crafting CPU, which is number 1. There's one coprocessor. So that means I can basically craft 2 items at a time. And it's not much faster. I know it sounds like it's twice as fast, but some of these more complicated recipes, we're going to want to be crafting 8 or 9 things at a time. So, one's not really that big of a deal. Let's see, so we have like 4,000 some bytes, roughly 4,000 bytes of data available. And we need 174 to craft this. So if I hit start, what we should see is the molecular assemblers crafting the pistons. Now that didn't take very long. So we should see, 10 pistons. So let's craft a couple more, maybe another 10. Start, and then if I run over here, we should see that it's crafting them, and it just crafts them so fast that I can't get to them fast enough, basically. ME storage bus. Oh, you know what? I need to put that storage bus right there. We're still good? Yep. Cool. And it should also be noted, I'm going to take these out for a second. Nice. I'm loving that pick here. I put the vibrant binding on there, and the stuff just goes right into my inventory. Excuse me. But it should be noted that I should be able to name these guys. So I'm going to call this Little Dude. Because we're probably going to end up with more than one of these, right? And I know, this probably isn't the most technically efficient setup, and I'll work on getting a better setup eventually. I'm not too worried about it right now. What I do want to focus on right now is getting this stuff set up. And so now you can see I've got Little Dude up there, and when I go to craft stuff, which let's teach it how to make a couple other things here real quick. We're going to want to teach it how to make, say, a framed drawer. Now let's teach it how to make a regular drawer. Let's start off with a regular drawer. Because the goal here is I'm going to actually want to be able to teach it how to make what do you call them? Compacting drawers. So for compacting drawers, there we go. And you're also going to need to know how to make a chest. And let's just have you do them one at a time there. Okay, so we should be able to pop these, and there's no shift clicking into there. Wonder if I can shift click them into here. Okay, so I can shift click them into there. And so we have room for 3 more patterns basically. But now, hopefully, I should be able to request, let's say, 5 storage drawers. And start is available. Now if it's not, say, let's do something ridiculous. Like let's ask if we can get 100 or 200 of them. It's not available. Why? It says I have all the stuff. Why can't I? I may not have enough data to do that. Weird. That's really weird. It usually would tell me the name of the guy here. Let's do something reasonable like 5. Maybe crafting terminal. Weird. Next. Weird. I thought it would tell me the name of it there, but apparently it does not. We should be able to start seeing these now. You did not craft those already, did you? Was it that fast, really? Holy cow, that was fast. That was pretty fast. I will give it that. Awesome. So now we have the basic foundations for auto crafting, which is pretty awesome. Now let's get our keys out of here. There we go. And we'll just kind of get you guys all quantified and locked. There we go. But I think there's still going to be a few more ingots and whatnot we're going to want to be able to pull out of there. So wow, really no more service or charge service. That is crazy to me. I could have sworn we had more. Really could have. Now let's see. So let's put some of this stuff up. And let's grab a little more glass, hopefully, now out of our materials stonework factory. There we go. And we'll let some more glass build up there. Hello. Gotta love the rain. Let's take a nap real quick. So we did get some basic AE2 auto crafting set up, which is pretty awesome. It is, and there is one other honestly pretty awesome thing I'd like to try to get done today. We'll do more with AE2 auto crafting in the future. I just kind of wanted to get the basics set up, and I'll probably do more what do you call them, molecular assemblers and the interfaces off camera. Let's see, I'm pretty sure space is starting to become a thing, so. Oh nice, it's just kind of adding them in there for me. Cool. Let's see if we can get ourselves an elevator. And I'm going to try to do 2 of these at once here. I should have redstone torches in there. So here's a couple of elevators. We're going to want a screen In fact, we'll want 2 of them. I don't think I have any. Oh, I do have a machine base. Interesting. So we'll want 1 more machine base, which is simple. 3 gold nuggets and 3 stone. No big deal there. There's our screens. And then, where'd you go, Mr. Elevator Button? Well, let's get a screen controller here. We'll want another machine frame. Any blue dye, I usually use lapis. Iron, couple of gold nuggets gets us a machine frame. And we're only going to need 1 screen controller. Sometimes, depending on how tall you're actually going to be building your elevator, you may need more than 1 screen controller. I typically do not. And I think those are the elevator buttons I need right there. Nice. So we'll need 6 buttons. Elevator button. We'll need 2 of those. And let's see how much marble I've got here. So I want 9 pieces of marble. We got the screen controller, elevator, and let's get a wireless guy if we have one. We do. I found usually I power the elevators with the wireless guys. So I've been thinking that right around in here is going to be a good spot to have a nice elevator. I don't know, those of you that watch me, have watched some of my previous episodes, know that me and the elevator blocks, I like them. I really truly do, but they do not seem to like me very much. So let's see, let's get that wireless guy down there. And we're going to want an elevator here. And I usually do the screen controller there. And then let's see if we can find some nice chiseling for the marble here. Oh, definitely not. No. No. Maybe. That's a maybe. I do like the encased bricks and the mosaic, and let's see, is there a like a weathered? There's cracked weathered bricks. How about the trodden bricks? Let's do that. Let's stick with our trodden theme here. And let's see what that looks like. I think that's going to be okay. It kind of blends in, but you can still, really see it. And then let's make a smart wrench. Let's do that. I think that might be kind of fun. See if we have enough stuff here to make one of those. Oh yeah, we can definitely make one of those. All right. Let's get our screen up here. And I'm thinking I'm going to put you right there. And we're going to want to kind of dig out a 3x3 area up here like we just did down below. So that's 1 and 2. So this should be a 3x3 here. And then up here, all we should need is the elevator block. And I'm going to take both of these elevator buttons and shift right click, and now they're set to the elevator. And I'm going to pop you right there. And then I usually do this with an open hand. If you shift right click on there, you can get into that GUI. And I'll pop you up there, and there's nothing on there yet. There will be here in just a second. Now, if there's just one elevator button, you can pop it on there. But when you've got them stacked up like I had both of them there, they will both go in there. Kind of bit of a bugger, really. There we go. And let's do our scanning here. So we have two connected screens, and you'll notice that they're not labeled yet. So let's see if I can pop you up there, and let's call this the main hall. See, now we've got the main hall listed up there. And if I come up here, we'll call you the power room. So how about that? And now I can get into here by shift right clicking. And this is just generally how I prefer to set it up. I mean, you guys are definitely more than welcome to set this up however you want. This is just kind of how I like it. And now this is why I wanted the wrench, because I can right click on it and hide the screen itself. I can right click it again, and now it's much larger. Right click it again, and now you can't see it. One more time, and now it's a 3x3, and now that's how I wanted it, right? Just like that. So without the wrench in my hand, mall, did I call that the mall? Oh my goodness, I think I might just keep it like that. Wow, that is silliness. Let's send you back upstairs so I can fix that real quick. Mall hall, huh? How about main hall? There we go. And then we can do pretty much the same thing here. We're just going to right click on this, and there we go. And that's basically how I wanted it. I am going to check the light levels here are good. And what I usually do, I kind of go this extra step here. Do I still have a shovel? Good. I usually go this extra little step here, and I'm going to clear this dirt out from underneath of it. And then let's, so I've got two pieces of my floor. You know, I may as well just keep that up there. I was thinking about maybe taking it out, but let's see, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, where did the chisel go? There it is, already in the inventory, good. So let's make you the trodden bricks. Where did those go? I know they're here somewhere. I never can find them when I want them. Where did you go, trodden bricks? Are those them cracked, weathered, wide? Trodden bricks, there we go. Knew they were here somewhere. Oh, it looks like we already had some. Well, it's probably from, okay. I probably already had 9 of them. That's no big deal. Now, this is just something I kind of like to do so that there's something here that kind of looks like it's supposed to be. So there is our elevator. Nice. Now I don't have to struggle with those guys anymore. Now I'll probably leave them there for a little while, but eventually, hopefully, this is all I'll be using. And I did finally get this all enclosed. I'm still kind of working on getting the glowing glass up here that I like. And I don't know what I'm going to do back here yet. I may just do more glowing glass. I might kind of decorate that up a different way. I'm not really sure yet. And I have kind of rearranged this stuff a little bit. I set these back so that they're all nice and in line with our dynamos. And I did discover that what we needed back here are these ender fluid conduits. So let's take a look at what we had to do to craft those. We just needed some fused quartz, vibrant alloy, and the conduit binders. And these things can handle 200 millibuckets a tick for a max input or output of 800 millibuckets a tick. So those pressurized ones just weren't able to keep up with us. That's basically what happened. They just could not keep up. Now here it keeps up just fine, filling this up. And I actually swapped these. So the turbine is on this side now, and the syngas producer is on the right. So back here I've got an intertank, or the intertank with water now, filling up the tank for this guy for water. And then this is our wood chest over here that keeps this going. And we are doing really, really good. Really, really good. Let's see how we're doing on wood here. Oh yeah, 24,000 wood. And when I started, we only had roughly about 1,000. So I'm going to call that a success. We have completely, basically moved over to syngas and refined fuel. The refined fuel is totally working out. So I'm really, really liking that. This little system here for the refined fuel, the pulverizer, magma crucible, and the two fractioning stills are working beautifully. Now we're even getting a bit of a surplus now, which is really nice. Coal, thanks to the mob farm, we are still doing super good on coal. Like we're nowhere near close to running out. In fact, I actually have so much coal I was able to give some to Cavito and Chagrid, who had teamed up. So all in all, I'm going to say that today was a pretty good success. I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm almost positive that we just had too much stuff here. I don't think it likes it when we connect sides to sides like we had. That's why I went ahead and moved that guy. And like I said, I will continue between episodes trying to buff up our interface and molecular assembler count. I'm probably going to have to do a fair bit more mining to get all the Certus I'm going to need. We've got a little bit left, but when you start crafting all this stuff, a little less than a stack isn't really going to go very far. So I hope you guys had a good time today. I know we didn't get much of anything done with Ender.io today. We'll probably be able to start working back with it again in another episode or two. So again, I hope you guys had some fun today. Let me know what you think of the AE system and all the stuff we've been doing on the Schevity Craft server. Let me know down in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.